In the month of May, it's exactly 2 years of the next level agenda. What is the midterm assessment of this administration?
Good morning, Noche. Good morning, Noche. How are you? Hi, good morning. Oche. Hello, Oche, can you hear me? Hello, Oche. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning. I can't hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good morning. How are you?
Okay, good morning, sir. I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Fine, thank God. I've not seen your colleagues though.
Ah. I don't know what's happening.
Did you hear from
Let me message them.
no problem?
Sir?
Edward in
Yeah, his dad is fine now. He's recovering.
Okay. Thank God for success.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, let's just give them a couple of minutes.
All right. How for Eddie?
Yeah, that the class won't start.
Yeah, don't start. What this guy tell? Eh?
Oh boy, I want to go like as travel this morning now. Like I was telling my son, no, they are available. Like I they go park. I want to travel this morning like this.
Okay, right now.
Yeah. Anything you just give me up to date on what to do.
Okay, right now.
But let me tell you the man.
Call this guy, Emizua, what's his name, chef?
The reason why I put him out this morning. Yeah, then I'm starting. Okay, Friday now. So
Okay, now, so. I don't know.
I bet that's more because of things I don't find out. They're doing the bad man to get them with it.
Okay, so. Marco. So it seems Edward
Okay.
oh.
Okay, that's true. You said that yesterday.
Yeah. Hello, Susanna. I used to the meeting of Zoom meeting have started now. Hello. Yes, no, are you sleeping? Waiting for you. Hosanna will be joining us shortly.
It was something that
at the same time too, I have to make sure that site, you know what I'm compensating. So we will however the non currency make sure that no problem.
Àwọn olókun jẹ wá ń sìn tó bá. Àwọn tó kún jẹ wá ní tó ń jẹ́ kàn án.
Zoom. Stop my camera. Stop my camera. It's bitter. Because you see me. 1 hour. Can you do it? I should go my phone. What? You don't want me. Hmm? You can hear me now.
Actually, I think I will start.
Okay.
I'll just start and then record it. All of them will go and be watching the recorded version. So,
Okay, sir.
this will stop. Okay. So good morning. Good morning. How was it?
Hello? I see.
Yeah, good morning. How
Can you
was
hear
it?
me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm
Okay.
hearing you. How was your week?
That's fine.
Fine. So let's look at today I'll be looking at branches and loops.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be looking at branches and loops. Remember that we are doing introduction to programming and we just want to feel how programs, sorry. We just want to have a feel of programming in general. Okay, so Zana is joining. Good morning, Ozana. Ozana, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You forgot today's class.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So we're just about starting, and today I'll be talking about branches and loops. We've been traveling through our journey on introduction to computing. I just wanted to do this course to ensure that I give you guys the introduction the way I feel I want you to have it, so that going forward, as in, of course, if we don't finish this in the next class, we'll finish it in the upper class. I'll try and make sure we finish it. And if we have public holiday available, we'll be able to, we might just have 2 subsequent sessions to be able to wrap it up. Okay. So let's start with the branching statement. Like I highlighted in the text I'm sharing, a branch is a computational statement that enables a program to follow one of 2 or more alternate steps, one of 2 or more alternate steps. In other words, branching helps to alter the direction of the program, just like what you have seen inside your flowchart before. as in, you people are used to that. So I'm assuming that you already know that at the level of your flow chart. Some of the statements that helps you with branching are if, else statements. And then we have case when, sorry, case when then statement. We have seen conditional expressions, as in conditional operators the other day. Conditional operators such as greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and the not equal to. As we've seen all these operators, right? So these operators comes in handy. It comes in handy when you want to like carry out a conditional operation. For instance, if x is greater than 5, then you want this to be done. A, B, C. If it is not, else. C, D, E. Right. So, you're welcome, Ed. Good morning. Good morning, Edward. How are you? Okay. Still back to what I'm actually explaining. So your conditional statement helps you to like say, if something, if this is this, then this should happen. Else, this should happen. So it makes the program to flow either in the direction of A, ABC, or in the direction of CDE, based on the output or based on the resulting value of x greater than 5 or x is less than 5. So that's why we say that this is an example of a branch. That's why we say that a branch is a computational statement that enables a program to follow one, as in the program will follow one of two, in this case there are two or more alternate steps. So this is a kind of a branch that gives you just, you can follow one of two. There are some others that we use. I think I should even rather call this switch case. In some other programming languages, we have the switch case. It will just read something like this: switch into variable x. Then you have case A. Do this. Break. Case B. Do this. So let's say do. Let's say do. Do B. Break. Case C. Do C. Break. Default. Do E. End. Okay. So this is another classical example of a conditional statement. In this case, we are switching, as in we are using switch case statement. Now, when you switch, this could be a variable, a function, or a value. For instance, it could be a variable called day, as in day of the month. Sorry, day of the week. The week. So it could be a day of the week variable. And what you are now doing is you are now switching into the day of the week, which can now be this variable X. So you can say case Monday, as in case it is Monday, do this, break. Case it is Tuesday, do this, break. Case it is Wednesday, do this, break. Now, so you can get to case Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, after you've done all, you can now have defaults. Now, the default is a provision for in case all my options are not met, then just do it. That is the default response. Default, like the constant, what should happen when nothing is met out of all those things that are specified as condition. The switch case is similar to if, else if. You can say declare day of the week, if day of the week is equals to Monday. Do A. Else. Now we have what they call the else if statement. So I can say else if day of the week is equals to Tuesday. Of course, I'm just writing it simply, so don't bother about, okay, let me make it more meaningful to you because you are programmers. So if the literal supplied is Monday, or if what is supplied is Tuesday, do be. So, and then if it is Wednesday, do C, and you continue like that until you get to else, do D, and then you end it. So this is another way of approaching it. Is either you use if, else if, else if, else if, else if, and then you get to the end, or in some engine where we have what they call the switch case, we can do our switch case. We switch into the variables. In case it is the first one, then we do, in case it is A, As in case it is Monday, then we do what we need for Monday. In case it is Tuesday, we take what we should take for Tuesday. In case it is Wednesday, we take what we should take for Wednesday. And finally, we break. As in, so we continue until we get to. So the break helps you to exit that particular structure once you have seen one point that is satisfied, right? So that is the concept of conditional statements. You are following one of two or more possible programming steps. And one of two or more programming steps, as in, that's what loops helps you to do. Example, Visual Studio. In example, I want to, e.g., example. Okay. For example, write a program to determine if the logged on user is zero or right? So this is what we want to attempt to do. So I start by, don't release new version. New file. So I'll start, I will just say print to determine user. So current user equals to input so enter Sorry, I'm writing another language entirely. I think this is how you write it. Let me be sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay. Sorry, just a minute. Okay. Hosanna, what's the spelling of your name?
So Hosanna.
Double N or single N?
Double N.
Single S.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, please forgive me. Elif, I think is equal to. Oche, what's the full spelling of your name? Ochedu. Oche, are you there?
The chair is not here again.
Oh, he's out. Okay, that's true. Oche. Elif. Okay. Oh. Yes. Unknown user. Okay. So. So we have written this. Let's see whether there is no bug there. Fine. So let me say my name is Ed. As you can see, this is what, oh, sorry. So sorry. I thought I'm so sorry, please. When I was writing, I thought I shared the screen of what I was writing. I did not know I did not share my screen. Sorry, can you see my screen now? My apologies, please. Can you see my screen now?
I was wondering to.
So sorry, you
Yes.
should have told me now. So I was just writing program to determine current user. I decided to have current user and I accepted a variable from you and I'm storing it inside the current user variable. So I tried to find out if you want to give me, if what you give me is Hosanna, then I'll say welcome Hosanna. If it is Oche, I'll say welcome Oche. If it is Edward, I'll say welcome Edward. But if you give me something that doesn't fall into any of this, then I'll say unknown user. So I was running it down. This is the first try. This is the first one. I passed the variable ed and it's telling me unknown user. So if I rerun and it's asking me now and I say Hosanna, let's see what all happens. It tells me, welcome, Hosanna, right? Then,
Yes.
okay, I can rerun it again, and then I run it as Oche, and then I return, welcome, Oche. I can rerun it again, and then I want to run it as Edward. And then it gives me welcome Edward. So these are just, this is a simple word comparison to actually run. We can also do another menu-driven application. Like, let's take another example. Let's do a simple ATM terminal. So write a simple program to handle SMS. What do they call that thing? Is it SMS? That's 737. What do they call those things? Short code bank. Short code, as in to handle USSD bank. USSD banking. Okay, so this is our second example. So, as in, with the following menu. So under it, we have I. It's supposed to check account balance. So by transfer to all of yours. What else do you do on internet banking? change.
Add beneficiaries.
Huh?
Check.
Add
BVN.
beneficiaries.
Check BVN.
Okay. I wouldn't, okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Next. Then on the next page, we have Edward. It's good to hear your voice. How's your dad?
Fine, thank you, sir. The surgery is done, so he's better now.
Thank God.
Yes, I
Thank
called you on Wednesday, but you did not.
I didn't pick. Hey, my
Yeah, I called like 3
apologies.
times.
Maybe I was
Yes,
somewhere.
sir.
Couldn't pick. My apologies.
Yeah, maybe. I just wanted to call to address the issue. That was why I called you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was told, Sha.
Okay, sir.
We thank God. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What do we do? What do we do here? Open bank account. Open bank account. Let's just take 2 things or
Change phone number.
change phone number. Phone number. And then previous. Right? So we'll just do a small code that will just display these codes. And then on selection of any menu item, you should inform you of your selected option and end the program. Right? Okay. So let us do something like this. So we come to this. I create a new file. I call it branch2.py, right? And then I say print. Sorry. So I'm here now. Before I'll finish writing the code and I'll not share the screen. Program to select option from menu item. Right? task. So I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, check balance slash, go to the next line. 2, by at the time, slash 3. Slash n. Slash n. Six. Slash 7. Slash 8. Slash 9. Slash. So I'm not going to use 10. I'm going to use 99 as the last option. All right.
Okay.
To take me to the next page. Right. And then oh, okay. Let me do something. Let me do something a little different. Let's call it men 1. Men 1.
1.
Yeah, men 1 equals to this. And then men 2 is equals to I bring this men 2 1 open bank account 2 and 3. Okay. Print men 1, then print you can say reply is equals to input select the task. Right? So we now start. If reply is equals to 1, should we take it as number? let's take it as int. Let's take it as a numeric value, integer. So if reply, sorry, you guys don't use all these brackets, do you?
We do when it's necessary.
We do.
So we said if reply is equals to 1, then print you have selected the check counts balance option, right? Then you said elif Abi, if reply is equal to 2, then you have selected by 2. So you have, if it is 3, it is 4, sorry. If it is 5, if it is 6, if it is 7, if it is 8. Edward, I didn't see your assignment though. If it is 9, if it is 10.
It's because I was not at the office. That's why he said we should present it, but I could mail it to you maybe.
419. If you wanted to submit, you would have submitted.
So it's not my fault. It was tension.
Tension. Is it based on what you are working on, or
Yes, sir.
if that is that's
No. It's hospital tension.
I know.
Yes, sir. It was very, very confusing.
No, I could understand that. That's why you can be pardoned.
Yes,
but if you want
okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Good. Okay. So we've done buy airtime. The third one is buy data. The fourth one is transfer same bank. The fifth one, I hope I will not enter serious trouble. Transfer same bank. Transfer. If I enter the trouble, I will just, you know, the way teachers used to do, when they see that something is giving problem, they'll just say, I give you as assignment, take it up. That's what I
Yes.
will.
It's normal level, no?
The normal teachers 419, man. We've learned it now. Okay, let's see. I'm envisaging a problem somewhere. Change pin. Change pin. Generate token. Add beneficiary. Okay, I've seen the way I would fraudulently do. So this one will become 11. This one will become 12. And this one will become 00, which will be point. Okay, so this one will turn to 11. This one will turn to 12. This one will turn to 0. And bank account change from four. Okay, let's try this. Let's run this application. So, as in you can see, as in the application is running below. It started with your welcome as a program to select menu from menu items. Welcome to this USSD banking application. Kindly select your preferred task, and then you have all the tasks. Check account balance, this, that. Like select the number of tasks you want to perform. Sorry, let me see what happened. So as in coming, let me check why I'm seeing none. Okay. So like this one now, it's once I select something, that's all. It will just return it and end. You understand? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
It's not yet giving me the option of carrying out other tasks. Sorry. I think I did something wrong. So it's just like I can only select one item at a time. Whatever I select is what is returning to. You have selected the check account balance option. As in, so yeah, at this point it's not functioning as well as I would have loved it to function because I have not entered loop. I think it is in the loop that I will now be able to give it some form of control. So it just throws out as in enter a value. When I receive the value, I will just automatically just like look for where it belongs to. And if I say, in this case, it's asking me a question, I return 109, it gives me the invalid option. So we are building it gradually as building blocks. And what we are first of all looking at is branch. That is a situation whereby we are making the program to follow, in this case, one of two or more alternate paths. In this case, we have almost, I think, 15 alternate paths that it could follow, because it could follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it 11? It's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Around 15, 14 alternate paths that I can follow. So with branch, you can send to either side, any side that you wish that the program goes to. Now, are we good with branches, huh?
In a way.
So as presently where we are, is there any question for me? I'm afraid of going into it, but I want to actually go into it. I'm afraid of going into it. Should I go ahead, or should I make it the next class?
Well,
are you ready?
Hosanna.
Hosanna, are you ready for a long class?
For a long class, how long is long?
At least 30 more minutes, at least, minimum.
Okay.
Deal?
30, 45. Okay.
Yes, something like that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Why are you sounding? Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Bring in loop. Okay.
Okay.
So loop is a programming structure. Let me share the right thing. I'm actually there, but I'm not sharing it here. So loop, on the other hand, is a programming structure that enables you to repeat
one or more
computational steps until a condition is met. Yeah, the condition could be like you should evaluate to true or false. But the major difference between loop is that loop causes repetition, while branches causes you to follow one of two or more organic steps. So while branch makes you to like follow a kind of a Y situation, loop makes an activity repeated until a value is evaluated true or false. For example, the simplest of all is to, if you want to display all real numbers from 1 to 10, right? If you look at what I wrote, you see some problem as in a challenge in what I wrote. We'll talk about that later in the future. As in, if you want to display all real numbers from 1 to 10, right? It's easy. I can type print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4, till I get to print 10. It now becomes a problem if I want to display all real numbers from 1 to 10,000. Would I write 10,000 lines of code just to display one?
No.
Because of that, that's the essence of loop. If what you are doing can be put into a repetitive activity, then you don't need to rewrite that code. You just need to introduce a loop. So this display all real numbers from 1 to 10 will give you something like this. Loop 1. So I create a new new file, and then I save it as one on as a .py, and then I say okay, print oh sorry, print start with this program to display numbers. And then I put it here. Okay, so I have print from 1 to n. So, okay. 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 Are we good?
Yes, sir.
So Hosanna is not here again now.
Yes.
Yeah. So here is my book. As in, so I'm counting from 1 to 5.
5.
So when I run this, I have entered the value, and then
It goes all the way to 6 in the output.
yeah.
Okay.
I've corrected it anyway.
Okay.
I say 5.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Let's go. Okay. 5. So as in, you can see now, it's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to take
5.
because I'm using a counter variable. So like the counter, I'm starting from 0. So if the counter is equals to 0, assuming the first entry, I said it should be +1. So while counter is 0, it is now 0 plus 1. The
Plus
counter
1
becomes
equals
1, it displays 1. Then the second iteration, it will be 1 plus 1, 2. It displayed 2. Then the third iteration will be 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, and then till it gets to. So the counter must not be up to that 5 because I'm incrementing the counter. So that's the thing. So the beauty of this is that if I need to run as in from 1 to even like 1 million, of course, I'm not going to do that in this class because it's going to be very lengthy. But 1 to 10, I can easily do that, right? So this is an example of iteration and repetition. So the loop will keep on running until when the condition is true or false, based on what you want to achieve. So we can bring in that loop code inside here. The loop cannot come at the end of this activity. I can start from the beginning by asking, welcome to this, as in, what is your preferred task? And then print menu 1, right? I can now introduce a variable at this point called variable answer, right? Where should I? Hey, okay. Okay. So I'm trying to do something, but I'm just trying to be sure I'm thinking right. This. Perform. Okay. Okay. Equals to. Is equal to. Mm,
What's happening now? Eddie.
I am teaching.
Oh,
Can't you see my code?
I'm seeing
I'm-
it, but
Okay. I was writing something.
But still moving now, so
I'm writing on loop, so and my system is hanging. That's the system that is running in my brain is hanging. So
okay.
not the physical system or the brain system.
Can I
So I'm
restart it?
just, eh?
You can restart it.
That one cannot be restarted. How can it be restarted? I'll have to go and sleep away.
You walk, take. No, not that one. That one is harder type of restarting. You can just stand up, stretch, come back, drink water, and then continue.
No, I just wanted
Okay, sir.
to handle. Okay. 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 While okay, I think I know. Okay. I know more. Yeah. Kí ló ń pẹ́lẹ̀? Ó. Okay. Let me give it a try, whether I will get what I want. Okay. So select the task that you want to perform. I decide to perform the task of check BVM. Number 9, enter. Now, it said you have selected to check BVM. Do you want to perform another operation? I say yes. Okay. 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 I'm getting close. No. Okay. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think I'm close to what I want to achieve, but I'm sure I still have one problem. Okay. Sorry for keeping you.
No problem.
So what I discovered I have to do is I realized I have to do like nested loop and change. Okay. Um, Okay. So let's try this. What did I see? Guess let's see. Welcome to this. So we want to check the account balance and this and select a number to perform your task. I select number 2. I press enter. It tells me you have selected the buy airtime option. Do you want to perform another operation? I say yes. It takes me back to the beginning of the menu and it tells me it starts all over again. I say 99. It takes me to the next page. As in open bank account, this is
change phone number previous.
I say 12. I want to change my phone number. Oh,
invalid option.
Okay, it gave me invalid option because I did not change it to. I was still using 1, 2, 3 at this point.
Okay.
I wasn't using 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
So should I? Let me just put in the 1, 2, 3.
You could just edit it out.
Huh?
You could edit it out.
I'll just no, I don't need to edit it out. I'll just retain the 1, 2, 3. And then let me just think, do I want to perform anything? No. So it said, thank you for using this application. And then, so let's rerun it. So let me use that 99. It tells me, what do I want to do? Open bank account, this, I want to do 2. You have selected to change phone number. Do you want to perform another operation? I say yes. It starts from menu 1 again, right?
Okay.
Buy airtime. I want to do 2. Buy airtime. You have selected to buy airtime. Do you want to perform another operation? As in, if I keep on continuing, yes, it will allow me to keep on performing another operation.
More transactions.
Previous. Oh, 0, 0. I didn't create for 0, 0. Let me just do that. I don't want to continue. Let's see. So, like, you can see how we are playing around loop. As we are playing a game around loop, we are making loop to like, here I'm supposed to put 0, 0 so that it will return me back to. So, like you can just see, it's just like a banking application. So let's say transfer data. I want to do 4. Here. 4. Enter. You have selected to transfer same bank. That's the option 4, right? You can see my option 4, transfer same bank. Do you want to perform another operation? I say yes. As in, now I want 99. I want to go to the next menu. As in, I'm selecting option 1. I want to do what? Open bank account. That's option 1. Do you want to perform another transaction? I say yes. It takes me again to the beginning. I say 99. I want to use menu 2. And then from menu 2, I want 0, 0. I want to go to previous menu. It takes me back to previous menu.
Back to the beginning.
You understand? So you can keep on, like, so the loop is a situation whereby it allows you to repeat one or more computational steps until a condition turns out to either be true or false. Okay. So as in, I'm going to say no. So I think with this, as in, we've come to the end of what I want to just briefly run you through. So what I'm going to do, huh?
I said concerning conditional statements.
Yes, at least for now.
Sir. For now, okay.
Now, yeah, for now. So what we are going to do now is I will want to give you a practice which I have not thought about now. And then I'll give you the dump of this code.
Okay, sir.
Or you don't need it?
I need it. Yeah, I need it.
Eddie, you're so selfish.
Hosanna to need it. I don't know about the rest, but me and Hosanna need it.
Okay. I'll give you the dump of the code. Then I'll think of the assignment I will give you. I will look for somebody to give me one very difficult thing for you to do. So
If it's not
Why?
doable, come for mentorship.
No mentorship. You have to do your
Ah,
homework. Doing your homework is part of mentorship program. Mentors
I
do
see.
homework for you.
It's if we hook, that's what I'm saying. If
No
resources are
wahala.
limited, we'll come to you.
Okay, so this is like a USSD sample, right? So
Yes,
let's
sir.
just save it. I will ask my people to give me, especially somebody that can give me something very difficult for you. I'll just ask.
So why are you emphasizing on the difficult now?
I want to make
I
it
don't
difficult.
even get
No,
so.
let's not start this way. It's too early.
No, now it's not difficult. You will not learn so much. Give me email address that I should send the dump to,
Okay, sir.
and then you can distribute it. Somebody should
Okay,
give
sir.
me their email address.
Hosanna, give it.
HOSABIVAN.
Okay, I think I've sent a mail to you before at Gmail, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's call it sample code. And then I'm sending kindly find attached. So I'm just sending it as simple text file so that there wouldn't be issues with the sending. And then you will now you copy it and save it as your .py file so that you can be able to run it on your system. So it's just going to come to you as simple text file. I guess that should be very comfortable, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've sent it. Any questions so far? I did two things. Let me just talk about the code before we go. I'm not going to spend too much of time on it. So what did I do? What I did was I just converted that our existing code into something that is making use of loop. I believe you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so apart from this just welcome display, I have menu 1, which gives me a list of items, tasks that you can perform, and then menu 2 also, which are just simple string variables. I initialized this variable y with, this variable answer with y, right? And then
Yes.
I now said to it that while y is
equals to
while
y.
answer is equals to y, it should do all of this. Remember that it is indentation that this guy normally use. So this everything under while is there until when you just say print, thank you for using this application. It means that as in
every
it's
other
when you exit
has
this
been met.
loop that yes, fine. So it's only when you say no that you'll be able to say thank you for using this application. And since there is no other sequence after thank you for using this application, the normal thing is for the compiler to exit from.
Okay.
So let's now go back to the real program. So I started by printing menu 1. Remember that menu 1 is just so it's just displaying so it's just displaying all those first menu, check account balance,
everything,
buy airtime. So it will display everything. And then the next line is now asking you to enter a value for the task you want to perform. So as in you can give either 1, 2, 3 based on the items behind the menu. So we are now like, if you give us 1, then just display check account balance. If you give us 2, this. If you give us 3, we plug this. If you give us 4, and then we get to, if your reply is 99, now 99 is supposed to take you to the, if you look at all these options, 99 is supposed to take you to the next page, right? So the next page in itself, remember that it is also another menu that is on the next page. So in that case, you are having an if inside that. That is what they call nested if. As in, when you have if inside an if. Yeah. So as in, conditional statements. Conditional, sorry. Let me go to the end. Loops and branches can be nested by nesting of loops or branches. We mean having a loop inside a loop, inside another loop, or a branch inside another branch. So that is what they call nesting of loops or nesting of branch. And the loops and branches can be nested to as much level as you require, right? Inner loops. Okay. So I think these are just the two notes that I want you to just take in that. So you can have loops inside loops, and that's simply what they call nested loop. And I played around nesting of loops in this particular application. At this point, when I got to 99, I know that when I get to 99, you are going to be coming up with another loop entirely, which is, I want to display menu 2, which is almost a repetition of the initial program. So, and then on that menu 2, I will also tell you to select the task you want to perform. Because it's menu 2, I can restart from 1, 2, 3, or I can repeat the menu. So if your reply is 1, I'll say you have chosen to open bank account. If it is 2, I'll say you have chosen phone number. That's why it's different from the 1 and 2 of the other one. If you reply 0, 0, then it should display menu 1. If you don't give me any of these replies, any of this valid reply, then it will say, tell me you selected an invalid option, right? So this inner loop ends here. Now you can now see outer loop. The outer loop was else if the reply is 99. Remember that it has been else in from else 1, else 2, else 3 till it gets to else 9 and then else 99. Now there is also, sorry, else if 99. If it is not either 1 to 99, then definitely it is not in my own program. So else I'll just tell you invalid option. So this invalid option that I'm moving my mouse over is for the outer loop, while this one is for the inner loop. So when the inner loop runs, it returns the control to the outer loop. And the outer loop further asks the question, as in, do you want to perform another operation? Remember that loop repeats until the condition evaluates to true or false. So do you want to perform another operation? Your answer could either be Y or no. When you answer Y or no, variable answer collects it. Now, because it is loop, the loop will travel back to the beginning of the loop, that is to the while, and then say, okay, this guy has given me an answer, and then it will check it. If your answer is Y, then it will run all the lines of code. But if your answer is no, then it will jump everything under the while and just go to the end of the program. Thank you for using this application, and it ends. Did you get it?
In a way, yes.
Yes, sir.
Any question? You said in a way. Is there any question that you can see so far?
No, not at the moment. Maybe when practicing or something, or thinking over it again. But okay. At the moment, I cannot see anything.
Okay. Ozana, have you gotten the mail?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And the attachment, you confirmed it.
Open it, yes, but I've seen the
Just open it. Let's confirm that before we end the class.
okay, come.
You have it?
Yes.
No, take your time. Be sure you have it.
Yes, it's here. I've seen it.
Okay, fine. Okay, so with that, I will just try and look for something that will give you some, as in I will help you to think a little. I will send it to you. If I don't send it today, I'll send it tomorrow. I also learned again that there is public holiday next week.
Wow. What's
Again,
the week?
Eh?
What's the week?
it has to be
I think
weekend.
it's Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not sure. As
It
in,
has to be weekend.
It's Salah break.
yeah, they are ending
Yeah.
fast next week. So,
First ended on Thursday.
anyway, let's see how it goes. I might still call the meeting on Friday morning or not, because I want to like just knock off this part. So that we can now start doing things that can be more challenging for you. So,
Okay, sir.
okay. So in the absence of questions, expect my own question. If it doesn't come today, it will come tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
And have a nice weekend ahead.
Bye-bye, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye.